Now, the person you see on the screen is Paris Milan. She is a YouTuber. She is a YouTuber that talks about social issues in the black community and also preaches about white supremacy. She also resides in the black side of YouTube. Now, it turns out she allegedly, apparently, used to make $80,000 a year as a so called attorney. Notice how I said so called. I say that because an actual attorney wouldn't have the time to scour the internet for the latest news stories and to make these stupid clickbait thumbnails to entice her viewers. Now, another question I ask myself is how is it possible that you're going to be asking for donations? Why can't you seem to fund your needs that you need that all of your needs with that $80,000 a year that you make as a so-called attorney? Kind of seems fishy to me. It seems like she's doing this for that AdSense money, which she may really, really need since she's living in her mother's basement. Now, it turns out she used to drive Uber, but she found a way to get out of making peanuts by following the Cynthia G blueprint, which obviously consists of just sitting up on YouTube and making videos putting on a bunch of makeup and wearing revealing clothes in order to get a large following of pro black male simps. Now, see, look at the picture you have in front of you. She's wearing a ton of makeup. She's wearing, clothes that show her breasts halfway. Obviously she wants to appeal to a large amount of pro-black males, niggas that are just thirsty. Now, she doesn't really care about black people's plight, nor does she give a flying fuck about the so-called black community. If she actually did give a single fuck, she wouldn't just be making videos about the black struggle, she would actually be doing something tangible at the grassroots level and putting in work to give and help black people in need, other than talking about white supremacy on YouTube. Talking and talking all day, staring into a computer screen, will never get anything done. She tends to make videos appealing to black women's low self esteem and their backwards thinking of always being right. These women can't seem to take the least bit of criticism, or they will drown themselves in their sorrow and be loud and obnoxious. The videos she makes tends to talk about and present black men in a negative light. She claims that she is impartial. However, she is nearly always finding something to blame black men on. Now, let's get into the videos that she makes. Paris Milan. I'm gonna show you guys just an example of how she's always like blaming black men, right? See. However, she claims that she is impartial. However, she is always nearly always finding something to blame black men on. Clearly, these social media characters, i.e., the Cynthia G's and the Chrissies, wouldn't be making these videos if there wasn't a financial incentive for them to do so. I mean, shit, look at the hell they caused when their AdSense was taken away from YouTube. They were looking to quit and raising hell. Now, let's get into some of Paris Milan's recent alleged scandals on YouTube. She doxed Tommy Sotomayor recently, which I know a lot of you don't like Tommy, but she preaches about being pro-black. But I've never seen a person that's white that's been doxed by black women such as her. She was a webcam model. She was expecting to get paid $150 to reveal her lower body, aka her titties, to some type of porn company. For example, Ghetto Gaggers, something like that. The company was called Global Inc. More than likely, that is a white male community company. She wrote this in her reply to Brian Solange that they didn't pay her the other half of the money she was promised. Notice how she only goes after black people that owe her money? The white guy that sent her only $75 to show her breasts and ass didn't even get sued. I guarantee if he was black, she would have filed a lawsuit with the quickness. Another scandal she was involved in was when she made this Cash app. Now, she doesn't seem to go after white men, but she can go after black men viciously. Now, that brings me to my next point. She had filed a lawsuit over a financial dispute to Boyce Watkins. It seemed like he didn't pay her a full wage that she was owed. But yeah, she made the video. Do you guys see it? It says, basically, about Boyce Watkins exposed, blah, blah, blah. But here's a problem. Here's a problem. She had been offered $150 by a porn company to show her lower behind and breasts on a webcam. And the root of the problem is that she didn't even get her $150. She only received half of what she was owed. I guess since the guy that wronged her isn't black, she isn't going to be filing a lawsuit to hold him accountable and receive her money. Look at all these cases of her going after black men with a lot of vitriol, but these white men get off scot free. What kind of makes you think, doesn't it? Another scandals that I'm going to show you guys here is basically when she made this video like I'm about to go the fuck off, like she showed you guys this video blah blah blah, but the video you see on the screen is that just this week she had made a fake call for help. She said that one of her subscribers is homeless, therefore she made a cash app for her subscribers to donate at least $1 to help her get back to her feet. The problem with that is that if you want people to donate to a cause, smart, intelligent individuals would require more than just your word to donate to a cause such as this. She had gave no kind of proof that anything she said was true, and when she was asked to explain how she would come up with things like, "Oh, it's just $1. How are you niggas tripping over a small amount like $1? Ain't nobody about to get rich off a couple of dollars." But she's not painting the full picture, because if each and every one of her subscribers, which you can see right here is 77,000 subscribers, she would be left with $77,000 in just a couple of hours work, scamming her subscribers. Now, if her subscribers are this dumb, donate to something like this without requiring any information, that's on them. The only other type of information she had provided was this video right here of some white woman recording her in a car. But here's the problem with that.
I posted on my channel that I enlisted.
I'm gonna play the video for you guys.
Of this woman that was videotaping her, and she was parked in the front. I think she had probably just woke up. And when you're homeless and sleeping in your car, they try to sleep as close to like something that's gonna have lights. So obviously at nighttime, this would have been lit up. So I want to play the video for you guys.
Okay, so we can't even see who's in the car, nor can we see the status or the living situation of the so-called homeless subscriber, which I suspect is probably just Paris sitting in a car, and she probably paid the white woman to fake record her. Now, if we look at, let's just, fast forward to that email that the subscriber sent her. Now, if we look at this issue of the email that you guys can see on your screen, is that she said that she couldn't even show the email because she wanted to keep the identity of the people, of the person, the people of her, her viewers are donating to a secret. Tell me that isn't fishy or something to question. She could have just sent herself that email. How is that even considered proof?
So was the email that she sent to me. For some of y'all, I'm like, "Oh, Paris, this is you." No, it's not me.
Precisely, Paris, that is you. You sent it to yourself, you cropped it out, and that's not, and that's it. That's all you did. You just sent it to yourself, cropped it out, made a little elaborate story, put it together, sent it to yourself. I mean, you even admitted that you sent it to yourself because you wanted to keep the identity of your subscriber private, which is, very self-serving and just, it's very, coincidental that that's the case.
This is the actual human being, and if you cash out her, you'll see her name. So yesterday she sends an email, and she's like, she says this. She says, "Good morning, Paris. I've enjoyed all the shows I have viewed, but there are some I have saved for later. I'm not really sure what you're referring to." She said, "I want to ask you if you need someone to work for you because my situation has not changed, and I'm money for gas and food. I'm currently waiting to hear back from a few jobs I applied for, but in the meantime, I need to get money. Like, you are aware that I wanted to start my own business, but first things first, which is securing my housing situation, which I have been actively applying for low-income housing, but I find myself I found myself on the waiting list each and every time. It's disappointing, but I keep my head up and stay in prayer along with attending my religious services when I'm able. She says she needs the housing in order to start the business. She wants to start a cooking show on YouTube. She said, just so you know, I am a small synagogue with about 7 faithful members and one that only drops in on holy days. So there's not much of a financial cash flow. And I've already asked and received as much help as they could offer me to pay some bills this month. You know, I do not like handouts or to even ask.
So yeah, whatever. She just made some fake story, on this little email that she sent to herself, and then afterwards in this video, like I can't really be bothered to show you the entire video because that would be, she'd probably strike the video, or whatever. But she just spends the entire video like, strong arming and, trying to like shame all of her subscribers and have an appeal to emotions such as saying, oh, do you guys want this black woman to die? If you guys don't send her money, you guys want all this proof just for $1, even though, $1 from each of her subscribers will make her very rich. So she was being disingenuous and not painting the full picture in the entire video and just trying to shame her subscribers. But that's pretty much all she does here. Like, there's no point playing the whole thing. But anyway, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think, man. I'm out. Peace.